down here in the garden and it's starting to get really hot. I'm gonna go out here and start picking some stuff. I think I'm gonna pick some celery, some carrots, and some onion, and we're gonna make some vegetable stock and can it. Celery tends to be a tricky crop. It requires a lot of water. If you don't give it a lot of water, it'll end up being really stringy. And then also you do have to prune them. You gotta pull from the outer edges, and that way it'll stimulate the plant to shoot out more celery stalks from the center, and it'll become more juicier the more you harvest it. And I just kind of like to rip them off. You can use a knife if you wanted to. I'm gonna kind of leave just a few stalks on this plant. You can kind of see that the leaves are a little bit small right now, but the more I pick them, the more bigger these stalks are gonna get. This was from the first celery patch. I'm not sure if I'm gonna collect from the second one. I think I have enough for my vegetable stock. Let's go find carrots now. I have a small bed of carrots growing here. We're gonna pluck from them, and I hope they come out nice. We do have a lot of clay, so these carrots might come out a little bit wonky. Let's take a look. This is what I got. It's all right. I can still use it for vegetable stock. They're just a little funny shaped. Wow, that's a little silly looking. Last thing I'm gonna grab for this vegetable stock is some onions. All right, well, it's a little small, still do. Let's find a couple more. That's a little better. And we got another one right here. All right, shallot sized. Okay, we got something to work with. It's getting hot out here and I'm sweating. Let's go inside in the coolness and start prepping this stock. This year we just planted a lot of our vegetables in the ground. We didn't add any amendments, maybe just a little bit of fertilizer. We are just really curious what our ground would produce. It used to be pasture land, so it had some sort of animals on it, cows or horses. A lot of crops are doing really good, like tomatoes and peppers and berries, but a lot of root crops are not doing so great. I mean, look at my little carrots. It looks like a little alien. I hope it gets better. Our onions are doing okay. Only root crops that seem to be doing really good are radishes and beets. And then I have lots of little celeries over here, which I can still use for the stock. I just think maybe it needed a little more water. We did just get in our watering spigots out there, and I just started watering for the last couple weeks, but these may have suffered a little bit of drought. Okay, let's get it set up. We'll need a cutting board, we'll need a big pot or bin to throw in our scraps for composting, and then we're gonna rinse everything very well, throw in a pot. Vegetable stock is really easy to make. Our carrots are washed. They're silly looking. Look at this one. Anyways, they still have the nutritional value of carrots. We'll boil them down and then they're gonna get discarded from the soup anyways. Okay, on to celery. So it's boiled down. We're gonna pull the vegetables out and separate our stock into beautiful jars. If you're like me and you're completely terrified of pressure canning, look into getting an electric pressure canner. These things are amazing, and if you're worried about the lid exploding off and making a hole in your ceiling, this won't. It has a safety mechanism and it's all set on a timer, which is nice.